The American economy and the welfare system got a workout in Washington today, and President Bush got an earful from the nation's governors.
This is NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw, reporting tonight from NBC News headquarters in New York.
Good evening. Taxes and welfare, two of the most explosive issues in this economically distressed election year, and today they were on the front burners of Washington. President Bush invited governors to discuss his new economic plan, and he heard rebuttals instead. We begin with NBC's John Cochran tonight. John?
Tom, some of the nation's governors may not like the president's handling of domestic issues, but tonight he probably doesn't like the manners of some governors, one in particular.
The president asked the governors to support his economic package, then signaled it was time for reporters to clear out. But Colorado Democrat Roy Romer said, hold on, reporters and cameras should stay.
There are a couple of points that you made that I think have partisan implications, and I just frankly want to answer them before the press leaves the room, and it is in reference to your budget proposal.
Gimmicks, said Romer. Your budget is full of gimmicks that don't show where all the money is coming from. But Bush made a good recovery with the dreaded T-word, taxes.
But if it doesn't provide the revenue, are you all suggesting a tax increase now at the federal level?
One Democrat surprised everyone by saying higher taxes are better than the huge budget deficit, which he called a sewer of debt.
And I think you could tax the wealthy a lot more.
Governor Romer suggested cutting defense spending beyond the $50 billion Bush has targeted over 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Do you want it to be $100 billion? And if so, what bases do you want to close? Okay. Or do you want to lay off the people? Now, I'd like to know what your suggestion is specifically while we have the press here.
And I don't know the answer to that because I don't sit in the halls of Congress, but I think that debate ought to go forward.
Aides say Bush was relieved that Romer offered no solid alternatives, but was surprised that Romer sandbagged him in the first place because they have been friendly in the past.
Despite Romer's denials, Bush's aides smell election year politics, and they are shocked. Shocked. Tom?
Thank you, John. And on Capitol Hill today, welfare reform. What to do about that in the 90s? Especially now that 2,000 children a day are being added to the welfare rolls. NBC's Lisa Myers on the controversy in New Jersey, one of the states leading the way.
The mean streets of Camden, where half the population is on welfare. Every day, some of them come to the work group for education, job training, and a way out.
I don't feel good about myself, and I don't feel good raising my kids because someone else is taking care of my kids, not me. Yes,
Jerry Gilbert, on and off welfare for 4 years, and Ivy Logan, who's received benefits for 3, hate being on welfare and believe the existing system is a disaster. But they disagree over a new law which denies an increase in benefits to women who have more children while on welfare.
If they're going to have kids, get out, do something with your life, go to school, get a job, and then do something for your kids. That's taking the responsibility instead of having 5 and 6 kids back to back.
That's great in theory, Jerry says, but last year when she had her youngest child, Jackie, that $64 increase in her benefits helped her buy food.
Some kids will be affected by the $64 taken away from them because there is parents who do use the money for their children.
Bishop James McHugh calls it unfair.
It singles out one group of women and punishes them in a special way.
We've given them false hopes, false values, and values that won't serve them in order for them to matriculate in our economy. And I've just put those values back together, that you must make considerations as you enlarge